Hey, good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I am so excited. Very excited. Now, welcome to Let's Talk BMM Business, Money, and Mentorship. I'm your host, Denisha Forbes. Now, I'm so excited today. I know you're wondering why am I smiling like this? I'm super excited. Guys, I bought some credits for you because I was told you love credits. So I got you some credits and I'm just excited I guess it's because of the little trick that I plan to do to you guys today. So get your friends and family. To share with you, to give back, and I'm just so happy that you're listening. Oops, guys, can you imagine? I forgot to not disturb. Let's see if I still. Okay, okay. Oh, you're not hearing? Oh, I am so sorry. No sound? How is that possible? Let's try to turn this up. Crystal? They said no sound, no one is hearing. Not sure what's happening.
Hold on, let me pause.
Thank you.
Everyone.
Okay.
Hearing now?
Is everyone? If you're hearing now, say you're hearing. Okay, it's great now. My apologies. My apologies. Okay, guys, thank you for the board. Oh, did anyone write it up for me? You put on funds on it for me?
Yes.
Okay, keyring. Okay. 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 They put on some stuff on it. Okay, they've written it up for us. Great. Okay, guys, so here we go. Oh, it's now 7 minutes after. Welcome, Rush Boss. Welcome, Shan Destiny for Greatness. Welcome. You're always here. Shandel, welcome, welcome. Everyone is here now. Great. Guys, I'm looking forward in sharing with you. Let's do a recap from last week. You know, we never start the show and never do a recap. Let's make sure you are at least seen. Okay, so last week we did, I know you won't be able to see the words, but for those of you who remember, the last week we did how to invest your money. I'm just running through. We did how to, we wrote about that you are supposed to become a venture capitalist, that you can invest in a startup, someone's brand new business and get shares in it. We spoke about how you could buy other currencies that appreciates faster than your own, such as the US dollar, the Canadian, and the pound, and you could open bank accounts here in Jamaica in those currencies, and your money appreciates, and you could always spend the appreciation and still leave back what you started at. And the reason how we arrived at that was because last week we said in 2015, $1 was $114.69. And I used $4,000 because I remember taking up that sum from a company that I used to do. I earned that money and I put it away. That was $458.76 at the time. And then we checked it today, and we checked it in 2022 in today's money. And it was, the US dollar is appreciated to 154.08 per one. And now the same 4,000 is now valued at 616,320. So that's 616,320. And we said we appreciated by $157,560. So that's one way how you could invest your money. We spoke about buying stocks and like new IPOs. We spoke about selling them back really quickly. We spoke about transferring monies from, like, say your savings account, into an investment account such as a fixed deposit or mutual fund. We spoke about investing in cryptocurrency. Guys, did you know, just the other night I was on a little quick vacation down in the grill, and someone texted me at 12 in the night and said, Money, well, that's another name you all don't know me at, said, buy Bitcoins right now. And I went and I bought some Bitcoins. Bitcoin went down to 18,100. So if I was really strapped for cash, after buying the Bitcoins about Saturday night, I believe it was, I hope I'm not wrong, I saw it went back to 20-something thousand. So let's look at how much the Bitcoin is now at this minute. I know we're not supposed to talk about money today, guys, but bear with me. I still want you to know why you're here. So let's see where the Bitcoin is right now. Okay, I'm in my wallet. CEX, Bitcoin, 21,350. You know I love money. I can't help myself. So we bought it at, so it's 21,350 right now. We bought it for 18,100. Guys, that's 3,250 US. If I was strapped for cash right now, I could sell this minute. That's 3,250 US. Someone will give you $150 for these US. That is 487,500. Just between Saturday night and today is Tuesday. Check that. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 3 days. So I'm saying that's a good investment. That's another way to explain to you why cryptocurrency you could do. If you did Ethereum and one of those, you would still have made some money, I believe. Then you could have invested in forex trading. We spoke about investing in a company, an investment company, and I gave a free ad for Proven. And we also spoke about the rule of 72, telling you how long it would take for you to make back your money. Guys, go watch the video. Go and watch the show and learn something. It's free. We ain't charging you a thing. Now, I want to see the persons who have invited the most persons. I want to start by giving away the first credit. I'm so excited. Now, remember, I'm not a pro. I just want to do this because I think it's fun. So, get your phones ready. Get your phones ready, guys. I am going to be giving away the first credit. And this is just a kickstart. Okay, so let's see who is here. Make sure everyone is hearing me. Hi, Rush Boss. Yes. Okay. Now, let's go. The first credit, take out your phones. Are you like, sharing, following? Are you tagging your friends? Let me share this. Let me see if I can share this live with other persons. You need to like, share, and follow and tell all your friends about this. Let them follow us. Guys, if you're just joining us, welcome to Let's Talk BMM, Business, Money, and Mentorship. I'm your host, Danisha Forbes, CEO of Elon Microfinancing Limited, and I'm your servant today. Today, I serve you. I give you an opportunity to ask questions pertaining to your business development, doing a startup, processes that you can implement to help your business to grow, to streamline your business. This is where you can ask about money. You can ask about loans, debt consolidation. This is where you can get mentorship. It's free. I dedicate 1 hour of my time every Tuesday just for you to learn something. Please take advantage. This is the best I can do for you, because whatever you've learned in here, no one can take from you. Okay? So let's go ahead, guys. We're going to just give away the first credit. And my excitement, this is why I'm so excited. I'm just going to read out the numbers really quick, and then you tell me who get it. I wish you don't get it. And you have to go back and watch the video. Okay, 632172827 67682. I think that was dishonest. But it's so fun. Okay, who got that number? Someone tell me. Okay, who got the credits? Someone respond, please, and tell me who got the credits, because it seems like I'm the only one laughing. Okay, Rush, did you get the credits? Okay, I'm going to be calling one of my staff to come to provide. There is this young lady. She's always winning stuff. I have to pack her a container. I'm about to pack a container for her right now to send to, I believe it's Clarendon or one of those places. Okay, I was getting hot up in here. You guys were making me laugh. Okay, so who got the credit? Why is no one talking to me? Am I not seen? Have my audience gone dead on me? Is anyone hearing me? Are you there? Am I talking to myself? Can someone say something? Oh, what kind of credit? Oh, I'm sorry. It's a flow credit. It's a flow credit. Sanjay. Okay, who got the credit? Okay, well, I don't know who got the credit yet, but I like the whole idea. I did it too fast. That was deliberate. I want to do that again. It's so fun. I like the whole idea that it was done fast. Well, I'm going to be doing it again in the show and repeating them. And that's the whole idea, to do it fast so that you guys are sharp. Give me a second. Okay. Okay, so let's get busy. Now, guys, today I would like to talk about, I decided to put down a few nuggets for you. When I I normally scribble down my script that I want to talk to you about. And not necessarily everything that I'm going to be talking about, but at least some pointers. And I was going to put the topic on the board, but because you're not going to see it, I won't be wasting my time to do that. Let me know if you're seeing me clearly and all. Okay, so the topic for today is, when there is no way, you need to make a way, find a way, and leave a trail. Give me a second, guys. Okay. So when there's no way, you are supposed to find a way and leave a trail. I don't know why my AC seems to be giving me problems today. Okay, it should be at about 62. I like when it's really freezing in here. Okay, let's get some water. Okay, it's finally on. Okay, so when there's no way, find a way and leave a trail. Guys, you have to believe in you. I want to tell you about the power of you today. I want you to know that it doesn't matter what other people say about you, what they think about you, that's none of your business. What other people think about you is none of your damn business. That's their problem. See, I always say, whether you do or you don't do, people are going to talk. So I always say, give them something to talk about. Let people talk. I always say, if you watch yai, you can't head. Today, I want to talk to you that when you are about to step out, to walk out into your success, that people are going to try to hold you back. They're going to pull you back because they want you to stay down with them. When you find your why, your purpose, when you figure out that you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, and you just want a way out of this rat race, people are going to start calling you mad. If you've never been called mad or crazy, you ain't going to be successful. Have you seen how many times they call Elon Musk a madman? I guess I'm guilty of that too. When he did some crazy stuff, that's beyond my imagination. I seem to think he's crazy, right? So when you start operating outside of other people's comfort zone, they are going to start to think you're crazy. They're going to call you mad. And I want you to brace yourself for this. Put up your chest. Brace yourself for this. Because people are going to attack you. And people attack you whenever you're doing well. So don't try to go down a familiar path. You're going to find your own way. And only you can see and know your vision and your goals. You need to know that whenever you feel it in here, you got to do it. It doesn't matter what other people are saying. You're not going to listen. You got to be deaf to even your own self. You got to say to the person in your mind, because you are your greatest assets. You are your greatest liability. You are your greatest setback. You're going to have to make a decision to fight even you. Because there is a quote, an African quote that said, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do you no harm. So you see, when people start to say things about you, I want to tell you the story again of how I got started and how many people laughed at me. How many people said it wouldn't work. How many people said she a mad woman. They said she a mad girl. But look at me 14 years later. See, other people don't have to believe in your dreams. You have to believe in you. The minute you stop listening to the noise of the market and you start watching the sail, that's when you're going to start sailing and succeeding. The minute you stop even listening to the negative thoughts that are coming out of your own head and your own mind, and you decide to proceed, That's when you are going to start excelling. It doesn't matter where you are or where you come from, what your circumstances are. Even when the whole world is against you, a made-up mind can never be stopped. I want to talk to somebody today because when you are about to start, there's not going to be anybody to look left or look right to help you. I know you believe that when you're starting a business, your friends and your family will be there. But I want to tell you that it's going to be a lonely road. I want to tell you that everybody that you know, that you hope would have helped you, is going to turn their backs on you. I want you to know that the minute you're going to step out of the rat race and decide that you want to climb higher, that your friend, even your best friend, your mom, your dad, everyone is going to try to hold you back because broke love company, misery love company. That's what I want to tell you about. See, when you put crabs in a barrel, what happened? Nobody can get out. If one crab tries to come out, everybody are pulling back down. Come stay down here with we and suffer. Where you think you're go? You think you're better than we? Turn down here too. So the minute one crab tries to come out, everybody pulls it down. But if you put one crab, a single crab in the barrel by itself, it comes out. But some of us, we will have to start dropping off the baggage. These people that are in your lives that are not contributing, then you're going to have to get rid of them because they're not increasing you, they're decreasing you. You got to get rid of them. Some people are meant to come into your life for a temporary time, for a very short time. They have a mission to fulfill and they must travel right along. After it's finished, you're going to have to learn some stuff when you decide that you want to be successful. You're going to have to learn when to let go. You're going to have to learn when to pull in and get closer. You're going to have to learn when to stand alone. You're going to have to learn that you're going to do it by yourself. You're going to have to learn that only you can make you stronger. You're going to have to learn that you are all you've got. And Les Brown says, there is greatness within you. And you are going to have to tap into your greatness. Let's talk about my story. Who am I? Because I tell people every day that I can't show off. I'm so humble. Given where I am coming from and where I'm about to go, I am so humbled. I remember when I slept outside. I remember when I went to school without lunch, without breakfast, without dinner. I remember when nobody in the world wanted me, not even one parent. I remember when they said I was mager, black, ugly, favor chicken back, and I'm not coming to nothing. I remember when my mother was ashamed of introducing me to other people when she introduced her other kids. I would be behind and I'm just pushing out my head because I wanted to be recognized. And I knew from then that someday I was going to be great. I knew from then that someday people, my family and others, they were going to be proud to say I'm their daughter or I'm their family member. I made damn sure of that because revenge is sweet. And I went and I created my own path and I left a trail that others followed. When you know you're doing great and you're doing what you believe in and you don't care what other people say about you, they're going to have to start talking about you. You just continue and you persist and you persevere with your tenacity and your sagacity and your sticky-to-itivity. And you know you're not giving up. Nobody can stop you. When you know you didn't live anywhere, when you know nobody didn't like you, when you know a Browning, when you know you don't have no last name, when you know the world is against you, when you know you're just at the bottom, There is no other place to go than up. So look up, get up, muster up the courage, and decide, say, I'm on the ground already. There's nowhere else to go but up. See, when I recognized that nobody was going to come and save me, nobody wanted me, nobody cared about me, I attempted suicide a lot of times. And another time I'll tell you, when we do mentorship again, how many times I attempted suicide, how many times I thought that my life was worth nothing. I had nothing to offer. Nobody didn't love me. Nobody didn't care. So why should I live? And these things are real. And as I start to find myself and I recognize, that I too could be a model. I too could be the next owner of one of those large banks in the Caribbean. My first dream was shattered. I wanted to be an air hostess, but my dad said, my daughter, what do you want to be? And I said, hey, air hostess, daddy. And he says, air hostess? He said, no, my daughter, you can't be air hostess. You have to have long, pretty hair. And you have to be pretty. You can't be air hostess. And from that day, at age 15, I didn't know what I wanted to become. Because I wanted to be an air hostess, but my dad said I wasn't pretty enough. So I didn't have any more hope. And then I was mager, skinny, and they said I was black and ugly. So I didn't think there was any hope for me. And they said I was a cokehead. I was the worst one in my family. I was dunce. I was so dunce. My 5-year-old sister, she was teaching me to read when I was 7. And I would be locked in the passageway, and I wouldn't get a chance to go outside and play because I couldn't read when I went to live with my mom. But I just want to say to you that I left school with one subject. The subject that Jamaicans said has no name and no purpose. Home Economics Management, and that's a 2. That subject, I actually sat 3. I passed 1. I begged donation. I solicit contributions at church. Beg donation at church to pay for 3 subjects. Because my dad said he would never pay for any subject for me because he had to buy his son a police racing car and he was not going to pay for my subject. And I can remember my dad threw water on me, big stones at me, and he ran me from his place, not even fear that night. And I went in the exam after I got the funds from the church. I couldn't pass the exam. I cried. It was so bad. But when the results came, I passed 1 exam. And I just want to tell you that with 1 subject, I said, I'm going to change my life. Because every day, I just can't be this person who nobody wants. From little until now, and now I'm an adult, what am I going to do? And I decided, okay, I'm going to work and go back to school. And I had a big heart and I wanted to be the regional manager for all the Scotiabanks in the Caribbean. And so I went down to Scotiabank to seek a job. And they told me that I need 6 subjects, 5 to 6 subjects. And I said I had 1. And the lady said, go get the 5 or the 6 subjects and come back and, work. And I went to school and I went back. I have 6 subjects now. I went back. And she said, oh, Miss Forbes, they're taking an associate degree now, so you're going to have to go get an associate degree. I really wanted to work there. I saw myself being the regional manager, for all the branches in the Caribbean, and so I went back. And I got the associate degree because I was determined that I wanted to be the manager of a financial institution. Little did I know that it was going to be my own financial institution. And so I went back again and she said, Miss Forbes, they're taking people with a bachelor's degree now. I don't think you're going to get through. I'm not going to give them the resume. Everyone inside the bank has a bachelor's degree. You got to go get a bachelor's degree. But when I went and I got all those things, it's benefiting me now. I no longer want to work for the bank. I think I own my own bank now. It's a mini bank. And I want to say to you that when there is no way, find a way and leave your own trail. And this is what I did. So I started working at the call center, trying to make ends meet as a single mother, as you know. And they were suspending the life out of me for soliciting on the property because you're not supposed to sell. And as you know, the supervisor was so mad at me one day. He just came and he said, "Get up!" And I just fling off the headset off my head and said, "Get up! Get up now!" And he turn over the drawings, took over all of this, take them out. And you know, he said, "You're going to be fired." And he brought me to the supervisor, and the long and the short of the story, I started to cry and beg for the job. And they said, Miss June said, "Denisha, we're going to have to fire you. I cannot afford for you to let me lose my bread and butter, so we're going to have to fire you. You're not supposed to solicit on the property, and you keep doing it." And guys, let it be known that other people are selling. It is Denisha who is not allowed to sell. When people see your greatness, they're going to stop you. I went to that place and I was selling Avon, and people started selling Avon too. I stopped selling Avon and I started selling snacks and back juice to come to work. And they started selling it too. And all of a sudden, I can't sell. No soliciting on the property. They're suspending me, everything. And you remember that day when I stood in the middle of that department with 300 people. I'm about to leave my trail now. And I stood there crying because there was no way out. And that's when I got the epiphany. When I saw them going to other people to credit and buy snacks. But I couldn't. I said, I need to give them the money to buy the snacks. And 6,000, I told you the story the last time, that they stole all the snacks I had outside in the container, in the locker. When I sent them for cheese tricks, they would take 3. You sent them for biscuits, they took a Bigfoot and something else. And I had $6,000 in credit. How do you start on a path and leave a trail when you yourself don't even know how to start? How did I get started with no money, no education? No money, no education, no hope, nothing. But I got started. And this is what I want to tell you. When you feel it within you and you recognize it's time for you to start now. Do not delay. At that minute, when I got the epiphany, I was presumptuous because you got to be audacious. You got to take actions boldly. They told me don't print on their paper. They told me don't print on the machine. Don't use the paper. But listen, I was ready. I was sick and tired of not having enough money to take care of myself and my daughter. So I decided, listen, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to start lending money. So I said, I didn't wait. Guys, I am known to make decisions like this. I don't wait because procrastination is a thief of time and the assassination of all hopes and dreams. So you know what I did? I said, what am I going to call the company? And I said, emergency, need a loan, borrow up to, and then I said, how much am I going to lend now? And I didn't know. And I said, 5,000. I said, that must sound too good. And I said, $10,000. And I said, but how much are they going to pay back? I don't know how to calculate the interest rate. Oh my God, Jesus Christ. How much are they going to pay back? And I said to myself, I started to flash my finger and I said, I don't know how you calculate interest rate, but I know how much I want on my money. I said, for every $550, for every $1,100, confidentially, nobody has to know, call me. And I put on my 850 number. And I went and gave it out to all 300 people in the department. Even the people that didn't like me. Because I'm doing business, sweetheart. We don't need to be friends. I'm offering you a service. And if I'm doing business, you're going to do business with me. And I'm advertising to you whether you like me or not. I'm advertising to you. And so I decided, okay, hand out the flyers to everybody. And people were like, come take this. You need it more than we. Why you two? Both y'all lend money. You know, they mocked and they jeered. Me shame tree dead now, you know. There's no way out. I can't go home. The salary is $19,000 or $24,000 every now and again. And there's no way I can go home because I have a daughter, I have daycare, I have rent, and I'm a single mom, and I have to find a way out. So this shame tree, it dead. So I decided, me take up back my flyer when I come from lunch, and then throw it on the ground. And I said, listen, let it stay right here. Don't move it. I'm not saying I don't need it more than you, but I'm telling you this. Suppose one day you come to work, and the pay in a reach, you wouldn't borrow $500 from there, $100, and nobody have to know. And a private. Listen, nobody have to know. Make the money stay here, so. Make the flyer stay here, so. I'm put down the flyer because you gotta be audacious. And I put it down under her desk. And everybody else who do that, me go around there and tell them. Me say, I'm a $50 in interest. Before you know it, I'm going to tell you how I got my first loan. Because I couldn't tell you the other day because I was rushing. So, as you know, I was there and I put up that I'm lending. People say $10,000 of money. People want to say everything. Create your own path and leave a trail. Don't watch you know, your one yam head. All the nutrients is in the head. Don't follow people and their mouth. Mouth cut crossway to say anything. Do what you do best. If you believe in your own skills and abilities, that has nothing to do with you, what other people think. You got to develop backbone. You see what I'm talking about? You're going to hear people talk and you just don't give a damn. That's what I'm talking about. So they said 10,000 was no money. They said it was going to crash. They said me a mad woman. They said I was broke. I couldn't care what they wanted to say. So let me tell you what I did, what Denisha did. Because that wasn't Miss Forbes yet. Let me tell you what I did. So when I came back, they did all of that. I was at my desk one day. And remember a couple weeks ago, I showed you let's see if I have it here. Well, this is not it. I had it the last time. And I wanted to show you, but I probably have put it up too careful now. Because that's a special book. Okay, here it is. I remember in 2008, as I said, this is the first set of loans I did. And I remember I was sitting at my desk and one of the supervisors comes around and I said my heart started beating. And she was like, and she was beating me down, stamping, tapping. And she was like, did you speak to a customer yesterday? That her name is like Marsha, you know? And I said, yes, and I'm on a call. And I'm like, yes. And I'm saying, Jesus Christ, what me do know them ever follow me? Jesus Christ, I can't afford to lose my work. What am I going to do? And she's stamping me down. I need to speak to you. And I said, can you wait until I'm finished? No, I can't wait. And she's beating me down and I didn't know what to do. I could not focus on the call. I was flustered. You know, I felt as if I was claustrophobic. And I'm like, okay, so I said, hey Jessica, can I place you on hold for a bit? Or you don't mind if I research your information and give you a call back? And you know, the customer was like, okay, Denisha. And I just went ahead. At that time, they called me Tina on the phone. Said, sure, Tina. You know, you always use the simpler names. And so I came off the phone. And guys, when I came off the phone, I'm like, Jesus Christ. And I turn on and look at her. She just put the file on my desk and she was like, take a look at the file. Guys, and I start to tremble to open the file. And as I open the file and look in the file, because I said, they're going to fire me now. This girl here, she don't talk, she don't smile. She's a manager, a supervisor, and she never spoke to me. So when I open the pages of the document, it says, you're still doing the thing? Me can't borrow $5,000? Me just write, yes. And me give her back the folder. I said, my heart come down. And when I give her the folder, she just write back in the folder. And she said, meet me in the bathroom and knock 3 times. What I said, guys? She said, meet me in the toilet and knock 3 times when you come. And guys, I said, my heart came down and I said, I'll definitely look at the customer. I'm so sorry for the misunderstanding. So, you know, where nosy neighbors wouldn't hear. And guys, we take up my documents, me have our name lock, and I head to the bathroom. My first loan I wrote on top of a toilet seat. Because you know, in the free zone, your shoes can't show and everybody knows it's you. So I knocked 3 times and she let me in. And I went in and we wrote the loan on top of the toilet seat. And that's where I've been writing loans every day. Nobody's born for me and it's a big secret. I was putting my rent, my light, my water, my fear, everything I have in that company. My daughter's daycare, I was just lending money and nobody's borrowing from me. I'm lending to myself and I was happy. Guys, this is the first time I look and I see at the back of the building, downtown Sam Sharp Square, people are coming to my house at 12:30, midnight, to borrow money because they don't want nobody to know that they were doing business with me. Let me tell you something. Some people want to do business with you, but they don't want to support you. They don't want people to know that they even talk to you. One girl was downstairs saying to the security guard, she didn't know I was lending the security to. She was like, you know where I could get some money to borrow? And the security said, yes, try Denisher. Oh, I don't talk to those people. I would never borrow from that girl was at my house 12:30 midnight. Saturday and Sunday. That girl was born the most money from me. Let me tell you something. It's not the people that you know. They ain't going to give you any compliment. They're not going to help you. When I started out, I had monies for my 2 brothers because I was always a saver. And when I asked them to lend me that money, it's 3 years that my brothers didn't speak to me for. 3 years they maliced me. They took back their money. When I saw them 3 years later, I had a company. My company was on Barnett Street. And when I said hi to them, I couldn't even recognize them. So who you think will help you? At the time, I had another best friend. And when I made my first $3,000, you know who I loaned it to? The friend. She found me at my workplace. You know you can't come into the free zone. She was waiting outside in the sun like nothing. Sun was burning her black. But she came for that money. When I was on the phone, the supervisor would not give me the time to go downstairs, but she was waiting for that money. See, your friends are going to show up in your success just to tear you down. That's what some people do. So I want you to know, you better be prepared. When it was time to give me back, she said she didn't have time to come to the free zone. When it was time to pay me back, I couldn't get back my money. So I had to give her Denisha. So I had to say, listen, don't make me come and get it. And I went for it. I said, make sure it's here when I get there. After 3 months later, you don't want to pay me my money? I'm going to tell you guys, when you are in business, it's not your friends and family that's going to bill you. It is strangers that's going to take you to the next level. Friends and family will laugh at you and discourage you. It's a tiny percentage of people that have the right family that will help. So let me tell you this, okay? Guys, like, share, follow, tag a friend, tell a friend. Let me tell you something. You hear people talking about their stories sometimes. You see the glory, but you don't know the story. Okay? And let me tell you, I was doing 70 loans per fortnight and nobody was borrowing from me. I can remember this girl. I always talk about her. She had long bottom, you know. And one day, she don't talk to me. When she's passing the desk, she would use it to lick me practically. She walk and she just knock you with it. And I'm like, okay. She doesn't talk to me and she looks around and she bounces my chair with it, you know. And I said, okay. I mean, I'm not into, for me, you don't touch a button, you ain't do me nothing. So I'm not into fuss. And one day I got a call. One fateful Saturday morning, I got a call. It was this young lady. Hello. Are your name Denisha? She's even calling my name properly. I said, yes. I want 5,000 for borrow. So I said, okay. So how are you gonna get it? So you know, can carry come give me? And I said, unfortunately I can't. But even if I could, I wouldn't take it to her anyway. So she's like, okay, where you live? Give me the direction. Gave her the direction. She's coming to my house. She's like, I don't want nobody know my business, you know. And me's a girl with private. So I don't want nobody know my business. So make sure say, me not hear my name call car, you know what will happen. I said, okay. Do you know how many loans I do per fortnight? She said, no. I said, 70. How many of those customers do you know again? She said, only the girl would tell me. I said, okay, well, here's what. If you repay your money, nobody will ever know. But the minute you don't repay, everyone will know. All 300 people in the department. She said, you're not worried about that. Fine. She came into the house and she said, you cook? You can't cook? And she went over and she picked up my pot and she said, you can't cook, do let me see if it tastes good. I want 2 dumplings, 2 banana, and some of the curry chicken. And then she just spread out in my settee. I'm just watching her. And she sat down and I cooked the food, I gave it to her. Let her write up the $5,000. And of course, she took the money and she went back to work. I'm saying this to say that this is somebody who doesn't talk to me. She comes to my house. She asks if I can cook. She look in my pot. She does everything. She says the rudest thing. Until today, this girl still owes me. She borrowed several times and just didn't pay back one other time. And I wrote it off. But I'm just showing you guys that when you are on your journey, you're going to come across a lot of people. When I was terminated, it was a supervisor that got me terminated. And let me tell you, remember I told you a part of the story and I said on my way to a sports day that they had, everyone had me as a laughing stock. They were jeering, mocking and jeering me because I was doing loans. But not only was I doing loans, Mr. Me's a born hustler. I was just doing loans. I was selling sock and bag juice. It was sports day, I capitalized and everything. So I pack up with me 2 bags, 2 hands training. I'm a dress for sports day, but me I sell bag juice. Plus me have my loan business doing handbag pack with all the loan contracts pre-done. Plus me 2 bag of bag juice and bun and cheese and snacks. On my way to sports day. And I can never forget. I was on this particular bus and they jeered me from the ACS gate all the way to Leedy. And they were like, one of the managers said, woo! But she had a loan. He's so mash up. Give him 3 months. And I'm doing 14 years since. It hasn't mashed up. I don't know if she meant, 3 decades. I don't know. But she probably must have had a slip of the tongue. Because it's 14 years later and I'm a limited liability company with 5 or more board of directors. Probably need to go back and check. So I am telling you, don't watch your eye, else you're on your head. Don't listen to the noise of the market. Watch your sale. See, when I was doing my loan, nobody was borrowing. They said nobody would borrow from me and people are borrowing. And nobody knew. You see, the first time I going, and I said something like 200,000 for me, my money, more than my pay, 2 weeks. I go in and I said, why? And I whine. I said, Jesus. I didn't even know what to say, what to do. I didn't know how to express myself. And I was there and them said, she mad. Make people call you mad. I couldn't tell these people I was making that kind of money. But you know what they were saying? Just them say, mad girl. Them say she mad. They didn't know. When people don't know what makes you happy, they're going to say things. They're going to do things. I am telling you. And listen, they fired me October 16, 2009. Sweetheart, by November 14th, I registered my company. By December 2nd, 2009, I opened my office. When I got there, I didn't have the landlord's rent. At that time, I didn't even know anything about processing fees. But here's what. At that spot, I convinced the landlord to rent me the place, and I implemented processing fees. I said, how am I going to pay the landlord? Need to find a way to pay the rent, the light, the water, and my rent at my house. And still, if nobody pays me back $1, still survive. And I said, what am I going to do? Well, you know what I did? Right there on the spot, I said, let's charge everybody $250. And I multiplied it by the 70 loans. And right there and then I said, you know what? Let me increase it. And I said, $350. I can never forget it. This is what I sold the landlord. $350 times 70 persons. $24,500 per fortnight times 2. And I said to her, that is $49,000. So, and at the time her rent was about 25, and I convinced her to give me for 18 until she increased 3 months later. So that was 18,000 for rent, leaving 31. If light and water come, you could put 10 in. You still had 21. My rent was 16,000. 5,000 would still be left in case I need to eat something. So this is how you start something and leave a trail. After I leave the free zone, everybody start lending money too. See, I left a trail and others began to follow. So you see, I didn't, and listen, remember, I didn't know to calculate interest rate. I knew nothing. Who taught me to calculate interest rate? Your enemies, your critics, the people that come to throw stones and gravel at you. Because sometimes they think they're doing you an injustice, but actually they're setting you up for success. I am telling you, in the midst of your in the midst of your adversity lies your opportunity. All of the tunnel can be dark. There must be a light at the end of the tunnel. You just gotta go through the journey. Enjoy the journey, I'm telling you. Enjoy the journey and leave a trail. I'm telling you, because others are gonna come to follow you. You are gonna set your name out there. You hear what I'm saying to you? Nobody is coming to hand you nothing. You got to do it by yourself. Darling, after the first year, I can tell you, I've been audited probably 3 times by the government. I don't understand a thing about business in terms of all those intricacies about tax and all of those things. And I can tell you, the government doesn't see you when you be trying. But the minute they think you're making some money, they're going to find you. Okay? So I'm telling you from now that when they came the first time, they didn't even audit properly. They said I owe $5 million in taxes. A poor girl like me. I probably started the business with some $700,000 based off the fact that I was lending before. So when I came in 2000, how would I possibly make $16 million like what they were saying? And I'm telling you, even the government tried to hustle me. I'm telling you. So I'm saying to you guys, listen, the world of business is not easy. If you're looking for an easy way out, don't look for business. It's going to challenge you. It's going to bring you to your knees. I went to work at 8 a.m. and at 2 a.m. I was still there. I was grinding for this. So when you see me on 2 and 3 weeks vacation, don't begrudge me. I worked very hard to be here. I didn't just wake up to success. I planted a seed from 2008. I've been grinding at that. So you see me here in 2022, having life really easy. I worked hard for that. You just didn't see what I was doing. You don't know what I had to go through to be where I am now. Okay? I want you to understand that there's going to be so much trials and tribulation and troubles that are going to come upon you. But if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside will starve. They cannot exist. You have to believe in your own skills and abilities. People's opinion of you does not matter. What they say about you is a reflection of their insecurities and incapabilities. Let's say that again because I think it passed over your ears. What people think of you is none of your damn business. What they say about you is a mere reflection of their own limitation and incapabilities. Okay? They are jealous. And you must give them something to talk about. Ignore them. Work hard. Continue to push. You remember that fateful day at work. Remember I didn't know to calculate interest. Who taught me? The person that the devil sent come. What she said? Nobody, you don't need to borrow from her. Her interest is too high. It's 10%. 10%. And I know this because I'm going to college. Me just take her aside and draw her up, you see? And just spread her up. And she was like, listen, this is 10%. I said, calm down, it's not 10%. Guys, you got to be confident in yourself. I said, it's not 10%. Poor me. I don't even know if I calculate the interest rate, but me say not 10% on a 10. Until I said it's 10, it's not 10. Okay, I can let numbers change in minutes, and you best believe that. So, she kept saying this, and I said, listen, it's not 10. But anyway, let me see what you got. Show me what you, how did you get 10? And she was like, there it is, it's 10%. And I said, calm down. Why you have to be behaving like that? Calm down. Let me see. And she was like, me never catch you the first time. So I said, show me again. That's how you do it? And she said, I said, oh. So, you know, you have to get confirmation from the customer. So I was like, oh, this is what you did. Just making sure I was right. And she was like, oh, yeah. I said, oh, my God. I said, you're right. It's 10%. I said it's 10% now, so it's 10%. I said, you're right, it's 10%. I said, come here. So I said, how much you would I want? $50, $500, you know? He said, oh, God. How much you would I want, pay? How much you would I really want, pay? $50? They got to play on our mind and our conscience. He said, oh, God. He said, $100 pound, $1,000? I said, all right. How much you want me to take off? But she's ashamed, she can't tell me nothing. So I said, all right, tell me how much you want. She said, I'm going to borrow a little bit of money, 10,000 and no money. I said, how much you want? 20,000. So 20,000 of money? Of course. Anyway, but she's so sure. I gave her 20,000 to borrow anyway to keep her damn backside quiet. And she was paying me for years upon years. Listen, I probably made back 200,000-300,000 off that money. She was paying me for years. So the people that come to throw stones at you sometimes, I'm telling you, just use them to build houses, build wall and fortresses out of it. As I said, create your own path and leave a trail that others can follow. I'm telling you, if you believe in you, I wrote this down for you, and it says, you are your greatest liability and you are your greatest success. If you do not limit yourself, there is no limit. The world becomes boundaryless. Now, it says it is your belief in yourself that creates your success. When you believe in your own skills and abilities, the race is over. Put your belief into action, and the rest is history. If you think you can, you are right. And if you think you can't, you're also right. Either way, you're right. The difference between can and can't creates massive success and massive failure. Which do you choose? Success or failure? Don't listen to what people say about you. Do what you know you can do and you believe you can do. You don't have to be able to see it physically, because if you can see it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. Let's do that again. If I can see it, come on, do this with me. If I can see it in my mind, then I can hold it in my hands. Did you feel that? Let's close our eyes and say it. If I can see it in my mind, then I can hold it in my hands. All you have to do is see yourself. I saw myself as a successful businesswoman. I saw myself as a rich woman. And I'm manifesting myself. I'm manifesting everything. Nobody can hold you back, especially in a time like this. Too many things are out there on the internet for free. But you can access education. Education is not just about the certification they gave you in school. You gotta be mentally intelligent. Gotta be mentally strong. Let me tell you something. A and B students always work for C students. I was never an A student in school. But A and B students work for me. I'm C and E and F student. Who puts a title to who we are? Who determines how great we can be? We can't listen to what other people think about us. We have to think for ourselves and believe in our own selves. We have to believe in our own abilities to succeed even when the world is against us. When our families and our friends have deserted us, when no one will lend you money, when no one believes in you, if you just believe in yourself, the universe will bend and yield to your goal, your desires, your wishes. If you believe enough, you will manifest. If you think about it, you can grow it. Things are first created twice. First in the mind, and then in its physical form. And if you start seeing yourself as successful, that day when they were going to fire me, I had already fired myself from that company. I told them before they fired me that this company is going to fire me. I started packing up a long time ago. I was ready. I was hungry. I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. I couldn't stand making that amount of money. I wanted to change my life. And I'm telling you, I find hope in the strangest places. And as I was at work, I went there every day and I kept crying because of the ill treatment. They would take away my salary, jealousy. And you know what I did? As I was there crying, like one girl, she embarrassed me. But I want to say, Sandrine, thank you so much. Had it not been for you, I couldn't have probably looked into myself. And she said to me, "Top nice. Every day you talk to my people and work a ball. Go home. Go on home. If you're tired of the work, go on home. What you come here for? Top nice on me head. I'm not nice on me head." I'm like, shit, you have to top it. Daddy shop, top nice on me head. I was just crying. I couldn't do it anymore. And I didn't want to leave. Guys, sometimes you're going to have to shuffle you out of places because you don't want to go. Your time has come for you to step out into your greatness, but you're holding yourself back. Leave. Let go. Fly away. Be free. Go. Leave. I'm telling you, I couldn't leave. But the day that girl said that to me, I said, I'm going to be my own boss. And something came over me. I said, I'm going to be my own boss. And I stopped crying. I said, I'll never work for anybody again. I'm going to be my own boss. There's strength in tears. And I stopped crying. And I started packing up my desk. And I leave with my stuff because they used to give you $10 to buy stuff. I packed them up. And I took them home and made sure I started processing the loans at home, feeling it out. I bought a printer, set up computer at home, everything. Now I have a business at home. And I packed up everything, and one day I walked in the office, and I tell you, people haven't called you mad, you're not ready for business. And I walked in and I said, guys, today is going to be my last day. Before I walked in that day, I walked into Better Buy. That's where that Lucky Dollar store is now. And I walked into Better Buy, and I saw the most beautiful green blouse I've ever seen in my life. And I took it up, and it spoke to me. Guys, I don't know what to say to you, but it said, put me on, and I'm going to change your life. And when I put on that green blouse, it was a meadow green. And I put on my black jacket suit. When I put on the blouse, I was like, I feel as if I'm the president of the world. I feel as if I could conquer everything. And I said, I'm going to be my own boss. I'll never work for anybody again. And I tell you, I brought home the blouse. And when I came in the morning in my full black suit and that, green blouse, I was walking like this. And I was smiling. It was so radiant that the owner, I call her the owner, but she's the president of the company. She said to me, her name is Gwen. She said, Denisha, you look so fine this morning. She says, good morning. I said, good morning. And she said to me, oh, you look like the president. I said, I feel like the president this morning. And she said, wow. I said, wow. And the lady left and she said she don't like me. She said they should fire me. I'm telling you, she went and told them to fire me after she said all of those things to me. And when I went to the department, I said to the ladies, guys, it's 300 people in the department. I stood up at the door. I said, guys, today is going to be my last day. I love you all. I love you all. Guys, you can find me downstairs. I'll come downstairs and let you, but I know they're going to fire me today. But I'm just telling you, bye from now. Today's going to be my last day. I'm going to be my own boss. I'll never work for anybody again. And everybody was like, I'm not the one, she mad. They're doing the hand thing. I said, bye, guys. And I said, anyway, any minute now. And I sat down, and I said, any minute now, they're going to fire me. And I sat down and packed up my desk, guys. I just knew it. And in no time, I said, there it is. I saw the lady come in the office. And the SBU was John, and he said, Denisha. I said, guys, this is it. Bye. But I thought they wanted to tell me something in the office first before they took me. So I wasn't about to walk off, leave my bag. But I took it up. And he said, bring your things with you. I just pack up everything. Because I already know. And I packed them up. And when I went downstairs, it was a Miss Hanson that was the manager, the HR manager at the time. And she says, Denisha, do you know why you're here? I said, oh, yes, I do. I was radiant. And she said, I'm afraid we no longer need your service. I said, what took you so long? I said, you guys should have fired me a long time ago. What took you so long? And she says, Denisha, are you burning your bridges behind you? I said, oh no, I'm not burning my bridges. Thank you. And I started shaking off their hands. I said, thank you so much. This was a stepping stone towards greater achievement. I'll never work for anybody again. Thank you guys, but you took too long to fire me. And I walked out of that place October 16, 2009. I never looked back. I never worked for anybody again because the 2nd of December 2009, I was in my own office. By the 14th of about September 2011, I had registered a limited liability company. I upgraded. You understand what I'm talking about? And I recognized I needed more knowledge because the old knowledge could not take me to where I wanted to go. So you know what I did? I went back and did my bachelor's degree. And I'm telling you guys, after that, I moved to this location. And we've been here since the 2nd of December, 2012. And I'm telling you, you have to go where there's no path and you got to leave a trail. You got to make your own mark. See, I didn't follow what anybody did. I did my own thing, created my own policies. I did it my way. I don't follow competitors. They follow me. As small as I am, I don't follow competitors. People follow me. I set the trends. I don't let people dictate how I do none of my business. I do my business my way. And I just want you to know that I'm encouraging you to step out and walk into your greatness. Do not let anybody hold you down with their bad mouth. Do not believe a word they're saying. They have seen your greatness. They have seen your potential and they are scheming. They're scheming to stop you in your tracks. They don't want you to succeed. But I'm telling you this today, that you have greatness within you. Believe in your own skills and abilities. Nobody can stop you or take that which you have inside of you. So many people try to stop me, but I am too audacious for them. They try to stop me, but I'm too determined. They try to stop me. I'm too persevering. I'm too determined. I believe so much in me. People try try to get me to walk away from my business to work for them. See, I work for my business from I'm taking home 16,000, 50,000, 80,000, 100,000, 200,000. I work for my business when I wasn't even really getting paid because I believe in me and I want you to do it. Sometimes you got to walk away and leave what other persons are offering you and walk into your own greatness. So I'm saying this to say that I hope that someone, one of you here, would have learned something, that it is you that is going to stop you. It is you that's going to elevate you. I want you to learn that if you are not able to believe in your skills and abilities to excel, that no one else will believe in you. You need to believe in you. So you have to believe in you. Step out into your greatness. Do not look left. Do not look right. Be tunnel focused. I was tunnel focused. I didn't look at nobody. I didn't even do relationships. I was too busy, too focused on my journey. I didn't want to slide off the train line. So I kept focused. And I kept going and I kept building. And I decided nothing or no one is going to stop me because I'm going to build a multi-million dollar company. But today I have a new goal, and that is to build a multi-billion dollar company. And I'm saying I'm going after my greatness. Are you going after yours? What are you going to do? What are you going to do in 2022? Are you going to go and create your own path and leave a trail and let others follow you? Or are you waiting to be led? Are you waiting to be led like a sheep? Or are you going to find the lioness and the lion within you and reach out? My advice to you today is to get up. Whatever it is that's holding you back, whatever it is that is preventing you from walking into your greatness, from starting your own business, for standing up for your right. You need to walk away from anything that's pulling you down, that's not elevating you. Anyone that is in your life that is not adding value, that is not adding, multiplying, you got to get rid of them because they're subtracting and dividing. You are going to have to start hanging around people that are going places. I always say, because I've heard it many times, if you have 9 broke friends, you're number 10. Are you starting to count your friends? What number are you? Guys, I want to say thank you so much. It's time for you to give away, for me to start giving away the credit. You have been such a receptive audience. Give me some fire emojis if you enjoyed the presentation today. We went over by 14 minutes. I'm sorry. I'm going to work on my time next time. You know, I'm no expert yet, but I'm going to work on my timing. We want to start giving away some credit. This is my most favorite part. Get your phones, get your phones. Tag a friend, tell a friend, share the live. Give me some emojis if you really enjoy. Shan, I love you too. Shan, is it you that I have these things packing up for? Avia, I have something for someone. I think it's for Shan. The person that is from Avia. Let's see. What is the name of the lady that is supposed to get the gifts again? I figured it was her. Shan, I've got your stuff. Let's see where they are. Okay, guys, I'm late and I'm sorry I kept you up. But Shan, these are for you, girl. You keep winning everything. Oh, you need to take pictures and let me see you in your onesie, Shan. That's for you. And I didn't know your size. So before I send away this, I want you to send me a full picture of your body so I can see which of these belongs will fit you, okay? So I won't seal your box yet. And this is yours as well. You want an Elon pouch, and you should carry it in your bag every day and put your stuff in it, okay? I'm going to put you, let's see if I see any. I'm going to find another one for you. This one has some spots. But I'm going to send you a 3-in-1 key ring too. It has a bottle opener and magnet, okay? So, Shan, thank you so much for your contribution. We're going to send your box off to Knoxford. Everyone say congratulations to Shan. She has been a very good viewer. She has been supporting us. We are going to get this off to Knoxford for you. Congratulations. Okay, now let's pause, guys. I know it's late. Forgive me. Okay, let's do another credit. Okay, this is a 200 credit. I love this. You all going to go back and watch this show to get this credit if you don't get it. Get your phones out. Okay. Shan, remember to send me pictures. We're going to post you up on the page. Okay, here we go. 04802 1977 81065 200 flow. Okay, let's read another one. Okay, this one, I'm going to give away one to someone that's not going to be lucky to catch the credit. Here's another one. 6321 7282 767682. Okay, so this is a 200 one that I want to give away to the first person that can get 5 persons to like, share, and follow. 5 persons to join us now, even though nothing is going on. 5 followers, post the 5 persons right now. This credit is for you. And I'm waiting before I close. Some of you who have to go, I really understand. But you will come back and watch the end of the show. We will go back and put it on repeat. I'm going to check if you have any questions for me. And I'm giving you some time. Guys, I'm not reading off the credits when you're gone. Okay, let's check to see if there's any questions for me. I'm checking, guys. Okay, let's see. Any questions? Rush. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm not seeing. Let's see. Let me look up here. This is, you're welcome, Shan. Okay, Sandra, which of the credits is used? Okay, one of them I read off already. I think is it this one? I probably gave it away already and mixed it up. 632 172 82 76 7682. I think it's this one. I might have read it before. Okay, this is a 200 credits. So I'm looking for the person who, great, Nicolia Young got the credit. Great. Okay, that was a flow. This is a digit for 200. This is for the person. Okay, you won one of the credit. That is so nice, Shan. You're a winner. Okay, how many persons? I'm waiting to see if you have asked your friend to like, share, and follow. Let's see. Okay. If you let me see, add the persons, tag the persons that you have asked to like, share, and follow, so I can send the credit. I'm waiting. Okay, let's ask a question. What year was I fired from the call center? The first person to answer, you will win. Have 3 gifts given away: pouch, a purse, and this purse is not logoed. Okay? And this one is logoed on the inside. So you can choose. What year was I terminated? Okay, Rush. Rush. Okay, this is Rush. I'm going to find you a wallet. You can pick up a wallet, Rush. I should have picked up a wallet. Okay, let's see who was listening. Where did I write my first loan? Let's see who was listening. Where did I write my first loan? Okay. Where did I write my first loan? Well, that was the year, but where? What location? What special place? Did I go? Yeah. Shan, I'm banning you from gifts. I'm not listening to you anymore. No more gifts for you, Shan. We're gonna give Shan. We're gonna give Shan Gal this one. Shan, you can't get all the gifts. I'm giving Shangel this one in the bathroom. That is correct. Okay, Shangel, one of these purse will be yours. You can choose which one is yours. Just write in the comment that you want a purse, so when we go back to the comment, we can know what you want. And also, Rush Boss, please write what you want as well. It's time for the credit. You're supposed to add, how many persons did I say? 3? Tag, 5 to 3 persons, so I can give away the credit. I'm going to read off the credit now. Yes, thank you, Jake R. Keys 11. Thank you. We're going to read off the credit now. Okay, this is a digital credit. Are you ready? Let me see. I'm going to read it so fast because I don't want you to get it. I need you to go back and watch it live to get it. Let's go. Let's go. Are you ready? If you're ready, say ready. Everybody writes ready. We're leaving now. We're closing off. This is the last thing we're giving away. If you're ready for me to give away the credit, say ready. This is a 200 digi credit. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, someone is saying, hold on. Shaggy, are you doing something illegal? Why are we supposed to hold on? Okay, what are we holding for? Say ready, guys. Say ready. I'm going to read off the credit. This is my most enjoyable part. I just love doing this. I'm having a lot of fun doing this. Say ready if you're ready. After I see 6 ready, I'm reading the credit. 6 ready, I'm reading the credit. And I want to know who gets the credit too. 6 ready, I've seen 1 ready from Rush, 1 from Shangel. Come on. Come on, guys. I need 6 ready to read out the credit. Else I'm going to say bye for now. I'm going away with my credit. 6 ready, and I read the credit. This is a 200 digi. Yeah, free ads for them. So that's 3 ready so far. I'm waiting on the other 3. Otherwise, I'm going back with this credit. And then first thing next Tuesday, we've gone over the time, guys. First thing next Tuesday, we will go through this. We will give the winner if I don't get the 6 ready. So let's count them. Okay. Ready, Rush Boss, Shangel, Shan, Nicolia. 4. 2 more to go, guys. Going once. Going twice. Going 3 times. They're not participating at all. I can't believe my audience is doing me so bad. I don't like the non-participation. I'm not going to read my 200 credit. I'm giving you $100. Yes, you're going to be penalized for this. I'm holding on my 200 because you're not working with me at all. Let me count them again. Oh, no, you're ready. Okay, let's read it out. I think we've got 6. Let's count. Sanjay's 1, Mia. Okay. Let's go. 526 144 035 4585. Oh my God, this is my favorite. I'm waiting to see who got the credit because I'm not reading it again. You're going back to watch the live to see it. This is fun, guys. Get your friends to like, share, and follow. And I am positive someone is going to get the credit. If you didn't hear it now, you're going back to watch the live to get it. Mark the time when it was played because I'm putting away these. So, thank you guys so much. If you enjoyed it and you learned anything, could you please write in the comment what you've learned so someone else can hear, or what was most inspiring for you so that someone else can see and at least have that thought as well. Maybe that's what connected with them. Thank you so much. Today, I was your servant and I hope I served you well. Again, you are watching Let's Talk BMM, Business, Money, and Mentorship. And I'm your host. I was I'm still Denisha Forbes, CEO of eLoan Microfinancing Limited. It's my pleasure serving you today. We spent a long time today, but I enjoyed the show so much. It's my favorite show, I guess. Thank you guys. Bye. You have a good time now. See you next week. Tag a friend, tell a friend, bring friends. I was supposed to even do the spin to win for you and they wrote it up, but there's no time and I don't want to exploit this opportunity that I have. I really want to spin the wheel for you guys to win something, but I don't want to take up any more of your time. It's now 1:26. Thank you so much. Mwah. You guys were a very good audience today. Have a good one. Bye.